movies.
Hey bitches!
Hello.
Welcome back to
Thinking Thoughts with our special guest. Woohoo! Hey.
Alright, introduce yourself, my dear.
I'm Sammy. That's what I go by.
Where are you from?
I'm from Riverbank, California, but I live here in Hawaii now.
What do you do? If you want to share. I thought that was okay.
Ooh, it's a secret.
No.
We'll keep it a secret.
Okay.
Mysterious. Okay, you have to do your fit check and a fun fact.
Wait,
and your
what?
star sign.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I want to start doing pronouns too.
Okay, period.
Okay, well,
Do
fit
you want to
check.
see us do it first so you know what to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Should
Okay,
I do it? Or do
Yeah.
I'll do mine.
Okay, you do yours.
Damn, I didn't fucking try. Shady.
Hi, I'm Mindy. I use the she pronouns. My fit check. My shirt and skirt are both from Abercrombie.
What's your fun fact?
And my fun fact is my favorite rom-com is 10 Things I Hate About You.
You go now.
Okay. Okay, it's Sammy. I go by he, him. My shorts are from Hollister. My tanks from Target. My socks are mismatched from my roommate's closet.
Love.
Fun fact about me is that I got my uvula removed.
What is that?
In his mouth.
The little dangly thing.
Oh, I did know that.
When you first told me, I was like, are you saying the right thing?
Wow.
Because isn't there something in your like reproductive organs really urethra? Yes.
I got my urethra removed.
Bro, you would not be able to pee anymore. Do you know your chart?
Oh yes, I am a Sagittarius sun. I am a Libra moon, and I am a Capricorn rising. Yeah. You know, not a triple cap. Sorry.
That would be too much for me.
Wait.
Hey y'all, it's Carina. My dress today, I got when I was like 16, so I don't know where it's from.
Oh, let's just check the tag.
Oh yeah.
There's no tag.
Yep.
My fun fact today. What was I gonna say, Mindy?
You didn't say what you were going to say.
My fun fact is that
I love your
my favorite color is purple or green or pink. What are we talking about today, Mindy?
We are talking. This is going to be fun. I think this is going to be really fun. We're talking about sexuality, attraction, relationships, all juicy stuff. Woo!
It sounds scandalous. What?
So we have some questions that we've come up with.
Shit, okay.
That we're all just gonna ask each other. And like, if you have questions, then you can ask us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I start with mine? Because I feel like it starts the conversation of sexuality.
Yeah.
Well, no, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. When did you realize your sexuality? And like, when did it like click? Like, oh, I'm attracted to this type of person. Or like, do you remember your first crush? Anything like that?
Well, first off, I'm gay.
Oh.
Yeah. Just as the audience didn't know, you know, it's not like we're keeping it a secret. Maybe you couldn't tell like the first glance at me or like when you first heard me. To be honest, growing up, that was never a thought for me. It was never something that I was like, okay, I need to figure, or like, it's not something I thought about at all, growing up at all. It wasn't until, like, end of high school, I was like, whoa, I find men attractive.
Oh.
I thought in middle school, maybe it was like I like everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care about all that
Did you have
stuff.
girlfriends?
No,
Or boyfriends?
I've only had one boyfriend my entire life.
I've never had a boyfriend.
High five. Fuck yeah. It was never something I've ever thought about growing up. It wasn't until the end of high school, starting at college, I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm into guys. Let's go, let's do it. I'm not really that, like, into chicks. And then now, too, like, if something, like, to try, like, anything, like, with a woman, I can't get hard. So I'm just like, yeah, I am for sure not, like, bi-curious or any of that shit.
Yeah.
Did we curse here?
Of course.
Oh, thank goodness.
We're called fleeting thoughts.
I don't know.
And you know
Yeah, valid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys?
Um,
Anything questioning? Like ever questioned?
I've
Ever teetered?
I've been curious, just because like I do believe that no one is 100% straight.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they say they do, like
Mm-hmm.
they have to have some thoughts.
I think there's the spectrum.
Curiosity,
Yeah.
I think women are beautiful, but I'm not sexually attracted to them.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can appreciate a good person.
Absolutely. And I can say, wow, they're fucking beautiful, but I have no desire to have sex.
I'm not gonna munch on them.
No, me neither.
I think a big part of it with me too is my parents. My mom especially is very like doesn't talk about sex. Like I never had the sex talk.
Same.
I like
Me neither. Is that a POC thing?
Me? Probably, yeah. I think so.
Let us know in the comments.
Like I didn't even like masturbate until I was like what, 20?
I didn't know what masturbating was when I was a kid, but I would get the vibrator, and I would like down there, and I was like, "Ooh, this is good," and I would teach my cousins about it, and we were all like, "Oh shit, we're into this."
I didn't even know what my own vagina looked like until I was like literally like 19, 20.
Did you take a mirror and look?
I did.
No, it's
Yeah,
That's
a
my
thing.
hoo-ha.
No, literally. I remember
Really?
Bonnie literally
Yes.
texted me. She was like, "Have you ever went up to a mirror and looked at your vagina?" And I was like, "Actually, no, I haven't."
Yeah.
And then I did, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I don't like the looks of that."
No.
How do you guys think attractions form
I'm
or
shallow as
types?
shit.
Types.
Oh wait.
Okay.
You go first,
Okay.
so I can understand
Okay.
how we're answering this.
We talked about this a little bit before, and Mindy and I like whores. We like men who know what they're doing.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but we have different
But we have different types of
types
whores.
of whores.
I want like a gym rat whore.
I can agree with that.
And like men who are like nice but kind of mean at the same time. Because I'm nice and kind of mean at the same time too.
Yeah.
And I just like when people know what they're doing, so I don't have to teach you.
I like whores too, but I like himbos. I like no thoughts, like very
I love a
sweet.
himbo.
Yeah, and right. I'm obsessed. Obsessed
That would
with
be crazy.
them. I like musicians.
They write songs about you though. That's why I don't like musicians.
I like songs. I like what else? I like swaggy guys.
Oh.
Karina knows what I'm talking about.
When you say swaggy guys, I think of fuckboys.
I-
Like that's my first, but also same thing with gym rats.
They're so cute and strong.
I like dorky men.
Aww.
I love a dorky man who likes to lift. Oh, that's my type. I also like in the physical realm because in reality, I don't think if I'm not physically attracted to them, I can't.
Yeah.
So there's a thing. I was like, yes, there's preferences and stuff like that, and I don't think it's super shallow. I think it's a bit shallow. You know what I mean? When
I
you
think
only
Physical attraction is
I don't
very
think it's
important.
shallow.
Yeah. No, I think it's shallow when you only like date this like your type is only the super muscular people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or like the men who are like she has to have a fatty and that's it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you have a little dick, don't you?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for dating, but like hookups. Do you have to be attracted to them to hook up with them?
I
If
have.
I'm drunk enough, no.
I do. That's why I'm always like I need to see how you look first.
Mm.
If I don't like how you're attracted to, I can't.
You like their face more than their body?
I need to see their face. If I don't like their face, then I'm like, if they have a decent face and a good body, I can do it. If they have an amazing face and body, maybe. If they have like an amazing body but face, I can't.
What does an face look like?
White. No.
And there's the end of the fucking podcast. didn't say anything.
I'm joking.
It wasn't me this time.
She can say it. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, so true. Fuck white men. I'll say it loud
anyways.
and fucking proud with my chest.
Anyways, there could be a good one, like a good Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Or a good...
Like foreign men.
Yeah, European.
Oh, yeah.
American white. I think of Kraft cheese.
Velveeta.
You guys are killing me.
I hate the "what are you" question from white men. That they guess my race, and I'm like, you could just ask.
I always make it a thing. But like, what do you think I am? Because everyone here, for some reason, they never guess Mexican.
Do you ask people? Because I never ask.
Unless I can tell they're hot, but I don't say anything.
Every now and then, because like, a lot of the times, I'm just like, are you white? It's like... and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah. I don't think it's a bad thing to ask. I just don't think it should be...
Like the first thing, yeah.
Yeah. Or like the number one thing.
Or when you're making out with someone.
Please tell us, right? Please
Tell me.
tell
What the...
I don't think you know about this guy.
No, you never told me. Really?
I haven't seen you in a while.
Facts.
When was this? A few weeks ago, I met this guy from the club, from the bar 35. He went home with me and Karina.
That sounded so bad. Came home with you guys, but with Mindy, right?
Yeah,
Stayed
with
Mindy.
me. As we were walking down the street, I just hear Karina screaming, "My friend's going home with a white man, no!" And I was like, I'm so sorry, Karina.
Mm-hmm.
So we're up here on this couch. We're making out. We stopped making out. He's like, "What ethnicity are you?"
Where are you?
I'm Vietnamese.
Damn, we're blood. We're siblings.
And then they continue making out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, did that make you feel uncomfortable in the moment?
I was really drunk.
I mean, then anything... Then it's fine, I guess. I don't know.
It was like...
Is it weird, like, looking back?
Weird, yeah. I would say... But I did see him again.
I guess it wasn't too bad.
I mean... Okay, we don't... What?
I walked in after hanging out with some friends, and this man was not trying to leave. Mindy was like, "Get out, Karina's coming home." So he took his time and just started chatting. And I like come in, he hears my keys, and I see him walking over. I was like, "What do you want?" And like he thinks I'm joking when I talk like that.
Yeah.
I'm not. And what did he say to me, Mindy? As soon as the first thing that he said to me,
He's white. Goes, "Hey, gangster."
I cannot stand this man, and I try to. I've been trying to keep my mouth shut recently, but
It
I'm
was
like,
literally the best sex I've ever had in my entire
We
life.
should, though. Can't put too much of this white action shit.
oh yes,
on
we
here.
can.
I don't know. I don't know.
Podcast.
It's our
That's valid, I guess.
It's our podcast. We can do
I
It's
it.
not the specific man. I feel bad.
We're gonna bleep that part out. We're gonna bleep that out.
Never mind.
I don't give a fuck.
Talk about you.
Mwah.
Do you give good dick, I guess?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I support you on that.
Keep doing it. Support your woman of color. True. Fuck him.
I don't even have his name. Fuck him or fuck him.
Both. I never climaxed in sex.
I'm sorry.
It's not a bad thing. I don't really care for it, to be honest. Yeah. I'm a full-on bottom, too, just saying.
Do you think that you can tell if someone's up top or bottom?
No, not nowadays.
Why not?
Only, like, if they show up. Because, like, stereotypically, the tops are, like, those, like, more masculine-looking dudes or whatever the fuck. And then the bottoms are the more feminine. Even though nowadays, too, at the same time, it's, like, a mix of everything. Like, everyone does everything. Fuck it now.
What's the... Okay, you
So
said
that's
there's
why I
top,
want to
bottom, switch. What's the other one?
Oh, okay. So top, bottom, verse, and then there's side now.
Side.
Side are the people who are mainly into, like, just giving head, in a sense. I'm not, like, I don't know too much about it, to be honest. So I wouldn't say I'm an expert. That's to my knowledge, as of right now. It's people who aren't into penetrating too much, because it hurts them a lot or something. But they're still attracted to the opposite sex. So it's more of just along the oral pleasure and stuff like that.
Did you learn about sex ed growing up? Did you have sex ed classes? Did you talk about sexuality and just sex in
The first
general?
thing that reminds me when I was in like 5th grade,
Uh-huh.
that's when they would separate the guys and the girls just for one day.
Yeah, literally.
One day at the end of the school year,
Yeah.
and like, you are growing. This is how your balls look like, and your dick, and then it gets grows and grows and grows. So it's normal.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh, cool.
Weird.
We didn't have that.
Not
Never
at all.
had sex.
At all? Even in high school?
Maybe like one class.
Yeah.
Like
In high school, not at all.
Really? Why do you think you didn't?
Oh, because everyone was just having sex out and about, so it's like, oh, okay, I can just see firsthand. I'm joking. I'm joking. But someone did get figured like behind a dumpster.
There was some random shit like that.
That was never. I don't know. It just was never a thing.
I think they just prioritize other classes.
Do you wish that
Academics.
you had sex ed?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably. I think a lot of people need it
Yeah.
I
so
agree.
they can understand
Like
the
how you learn how to
kind of
do
the
things.
importance
Yeah.
too of
Yeah.
like safe sex.
I
and
agree.
stuff.
Do
I
you-
know in my high school we had the clinic right next to it,
Uh-huh.
so it was like right out of class of like history, like, hey yo, I gotta get some condoms real quick in a minute.
Oh. Period. Do you think that sex ed should include that it's pleasurable instead of just like a biological thing? Because I mean, a lot of people don't learn about like their own sexuality till they experience it,
Mm-hmm.
and like the first time you're having sex, it's confusing, and you're like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Like,
Yeah.
do you wish that there was classes for all sexualities, like to teach about it?
Yes, absolutely. I like to this day don't even like 100% like know how to do
Yeah.
things, you know. And it's like when I said like that was the best sex I've ever had, like that was the only time I've ever climaxed.
Yeah.
And like, and I thought I did previously because I didn't know what it was supposed to feel like. And then, but then I did it, and I was like, oh, this is fun. This is good. Like now I know why people like sex so much.
Yeah. There's only been one man who's made me climax.
0 men have made me climax
Really?
besides my own right hand. Actually, 1 man, myself.
Hey. Are you open about your sexuality at work?
Everyone knows.
Are your little work questions?
My work crushes don't know.
Are there other queer people at work?
At my work, yeah. And that I know of, there's 2. One bisexual and then 1 other gay.
That's so little. Do you think other people are closeted and not ready to share that side of themselves? Or share that side outside of your workplace?
Yeah, especially like
Low key, I don't know, and I kind of don't care.
Mm.
Especially where I work is like,
Mm-hmm.
there's like no reason. That's the last thing we should be thinking about. To be honest. It's more of just get the job done. I do see it as an issue, like though, like right now, where just like a lot of the gay community, right? It's like you have to be like for at least for I don't know about tops, but for bottoms, I felt like this. Like you have to be white and super skinny, super athletic, and stuff like that. Or here in Hawaii, or you have to be a small Filipino boy. These people here are only into like tiny, skinny Filipino men. Not Filipino, but like Asian. There are a lot of yellow fever people here. Especially
I have noticed that.
a lot
I have
of-
noticed that.
And it's like, it's not just like the other people who aren't Asian. A lot of the Asians here also are like, oh, you need to be Asian. I don't like you. And stuff like that. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I am a tall, light-skinned Mexican. With a big booty. Like, what the fuck? Do you associate sex with love and stuff like that? Like, or do you think like when you find the right person, you're like, oh, this is love. When you have sex.
I think I associate sex with sex, and it can increase intimacy, which can lead to love.
Yeah.
I don't think that you have to be in love to have sex.
Yeah, I
That's an
agree.
unrealistic
Mm-hmm.
expectation. But then I also don't.
Do you think sex is like the ultimate like thing like a couple can do?
No.
No.
feel like emotional intimacy is more important. Not more important, but like it's just something you can reach in a couple versus like you could reach sex with like casual sex.
Exactly. What about you?
Because I remember hearing some type of podcast or whatever, where it's just like nowadays your first date you like hit it and quit it, and then after that like it gradually goes like, oh, we're talking, oh, we're talking in person and stuff like that. I don't see sex like that. You know, when I see me, I also don't see. Sometimes it's like I just do it just to do it, or like I like the physical connection with another person and stuff like that.
Do you feel like the physical connection leads to an emotional connection, or are you able to separate it?
It is not at all for me. Like I'm just like, okay, we did it. Cool. Like we can cuddle or whatever, stuff like that. That's not gonna make me like you even more. It's more of like when we delve into like the different types of love languages and stuff like that. If we go out in public and like the ultimate thing you can do for me, if we go out in public and you hold my hand, like low key, that right there will get me like.
Is physical touch your love language?
It is. It's physical touch. It's I like to give gifts, or like not give gifts, but like I like to do things for like baking. I want to give like acts of service to them. Yeah. And then also the third one would be quality time.
I like to give gifts. For me, I like to receive physical touch. I'm such a touchy. I love hugs, and like when a guy touches my waist, she melts. Like I will flirt with everyone. I will flirt with anyone and everyone. I'll say shit. They'll say shit, and I'm like,
1, 2, 3.
I know I'm pretty, but like when they touch my waist, I'm like, don't do that. But do that.
Wow. You're grabbing it to stop.
No, literally.
Stop. I'm joking.
I'll cry. You'll make me cry.
Hey, let's get the beat.
The caption.
Carina's crying. What about you? What are their top 3 was? In order.
In order.
Yeah, mine was physical touch, and then it's acts of service, and then quality time.
Physical touch, quality time, gift giving.
Okay. You 3.
I like words of affirmation.
Number 1.
Yeah. She does.
Sexy hot bitch.
Oh, thank you. I ate that shit up. Physical touch, but only with my partner.
Okay.
Like with my friends and my family, I'm like, don't touch me unless I initiate it. But with my you're good. But like with my boyfriend or like with whoever I'm hooking up with, I'm like, I want hugs all the time, or a kiss, and then I like receiving gifts. And it sounds so materialistic, but I like giving them too. But I'm just like, no,
how would you feel if they just gave you like a flower from the side?
No, I would love that because you thought about me. Yeah. I would literally love that.
Yeah.
Or just like seeing my favorite drink at the store and being like, I got you this. I'd be like, you thought about me.
I see.
Like it doesn't need to be expensive, but I want it to be thoughtful. Like even if you wrote me a letter on like a random note card or like a piece of paper, I will literally keep it forever. I'm
the type of person, what I want to do, I want to make little lunches for my person.
Yeah.
I want to, like, you know those TikToks? Those TikToks?
Yeah, I know exactly.
But for the kids? I want to make little bear sandwiches, little star-shaped grapes and shit like that. That's what I want to do. Because I want to make all the people at his work jealous.
Yes.
No,
and
yeah, literally.
I want to embarrass the fuck out of him.
Yep.
Boobies.
Tall men and short men.
Tall men.
See, my type are short brown boys. Not gonna lie. But like just recently, I had a tall guy, and I was like, it hits different. Like
he can carry you.
It hits.
It's hot.
It's so hot.
I like it when like they're able to wrap both their arms around me. I was like,
and like I put my legs on them, like.
That's where it's like, yo, what?
Yeah.
But majority of the time though, all the men I've been with and the guy I dated are shorter than me.
Short king. Would you ever be in a polyamorous relationship?
No.
No, you only want one.
I've always thought about it, but low key, I get hella jealous. I get way too jealous. Even if like I know at the end of the day they're gonna choose me and all that stuff, I'm just a little jealous and also insecure. It's like I can't. I'm just like, are they better than me? My mind will go like that the entire time, and I'll be fixated on it too. It's like now too. Like if I'm thinking about it with my ex, I will beat his ass and the other guy's ass if I find out if they had sex or whatever. I would 100%. I get that jealous, even though it's not my person anymore, and like they can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm still gonna fucking throw fists if I find out.
It's on site, motherfucker.
100%.
Interesting.
You're messing with a Latina here.
Crazy bitches, I'm just kidding.
You're not wrong.
Mindy, do you get jealous?
Yes.
You do.
How jealous?
Not as jealous as you.
Post up.
I get jealous, but then I take a step back and I'm like, it's a man.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think too deeply about
So,
it.
what about if you're in the talking stage, right? Or like you're just texting, people, and like you guys hooked up or whatever, but you're just texting. It's like kind of like a friends with benefits, but not really. How would you feel if you find out that person was seeing with other people?
It depends on if we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we didn't,
I'd be like, I'm doing the same thing.
Okay. I do this. I don't know if it's a healthy thing to do or whatever, but I'm just like, I'm all yours. I'm no one else's.
But aren't you not all his?
I'm not.
So you say that to them?
And they eat that shit up. They love that shit. When it's like, you're the only one. Like, I'm all yours for the night. Is what I tell them.
Night. Emphasis on the night.
And they always ask me if other people's like, no.
Never.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm all yours, no one else's. That's what I tell them, and they love that shit.
Fireworks! Fireworks! Look at
It
fireworks!
is Friday.
Oh yeah, at the Hilton. Wow.
Ooh. I love short guys. Just saying.
I think we could figure that out.
Short guys, hit him up.
Hey.
Follow my Instagram, Sammy. That's me.
Go put your Instagram in. We got you, bestie. We got you.
Yeah, we will. Don't you even worry.
What would be your ideal date? Like, what would somebody do that you'd fantasize about, or you're like, that would make my heart swell?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Sammy's like,
I'm questioning because I've only been on 3 dates. 2 of them with my ex, and then 1 of them with some random guy here, which was last week, and that was my first one ever since I broke up. Broken up. So
okay, so compare.
All those dates, I think 2 of them were going out to eat and stuff like that. Low key boring. Yeah, I liked them all. I think my favorite one though, at least, was we went to eat. We went to Buffalo Wild and then we went to a pumpkin patch.
Aww, that's cute.
It was really, and it was kind of competitive too because we had to find all the letters in the maze and stuff like that. Whoever made it to the end wins.
Cute.
Even though all you want was a glass of lemonade.
Yeah, dates that make your adrenaline increase. That it's sort of been proven that you're gonna like them more, even if you don't necessarily like them. At the
so we're
beginning.
going skydiving. Man.
You're gonna fall in love, homie. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna fall in love as I piss myself down.
Because you're having an experience where this person could keep you safe, and it's kind of testing, oh, are they gonna protect me? I'm hyper independent, so I'm get away from me. I'm gonna myself. So I'm learning how to accept people's help. Blah blah blah.
I know just for sure. I do not want a dinner date. I don't want a movie date.
Movie dates, I don't.
As a first date, it's okay, but it's not my ideal date.
Yeah.
Not at all, because one, I'm gonna be self-conscious because I'm gonna fucking eat. Okay, I'm not gonna not eat in front of you.
Yeah.
So you better be okay with me munching. and friendship.
Ew, I hope you never have to interact with people who are not okay with you eating.
Right?
It's a human, natural thing.
Right? And then, I think we just have to be doing something, like go out, like, and do something in a sense. Maybe like, go laser tag. No, something that would be fun. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to go to the trampoline park.
See, that would be a fun one too. Something like that.
I was thinking like ice skating or roller skating.
And then getting ice cream afterwards. I'm a whore for ice cream. I'll do anything for ice cream. I'm not gonna front.
Be like that.
But some like a physical activity and then like a little dessert on the side.
Cute.
Yeah.
How about you? Ideal date.
Ice skating.
Ice skating?
Roller
I've only done that twice.
I love ice skating.
I was scared as shit.
It's so fun.
I felt like Bambi when he was first walking.
Aw, that's so sweet. I can imagine. The first time Sammy went surfing, wait, tell the audience.
That's not what this topic is about, so we have to wait for another day. That's all I have to say about surfing.
I think for a first date, I want to do something fun.
Yeah.
But
Or like a carnival.
Yeah.
I think that could be fun.
Yeah. Like my ideal date, like what I want to go on is like to a botanical garden, have music, paint,
low key would be
something
nice,
cute, and just like enjoying each other's company. Have you ever seen those like that 36 LA Times questions to fall in love?
No, I don't read magazines.
It's the news.
I don't read the newspaper.
It was like a video too that they did on some.
I don't watch YouTube videos.
But it's just like I'm gonna start crying.
Oh.
The Leo rising in me is like be a bitch, and I'm like,
Be a bitch.
Yeah.
Why?
just to be.
Just do it. Fuck it.
No.
That's our dynamic.
I'm the nicest fucking person in the world.
Look at their faces.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
And I'm straight.
I love these little white lies.
And I don't like white men.
And that's how we end the fucking video.
I love you.
Bye, bitches.
Bye.
Love you.